So there is an extra slider there for your game. Some games let you use that channel. One quick little side note here. You can obviously see that there are more sliders here in the software than there are on the Go XLR. They've given you extra channels so that you can route different audio sources to their own channels. For example, when I play PUBG, I mute my system sound so I don't have to hear the aeroplane when I'm in the aeroplane ready to jump. And unfortunately, that mutes my TTS commands that are used with Streamlabs chatbot. I have a tutorial on how to set that up with chat can use commands to make sounds on stream. Link is in the top right in the cards. But I can set that to my Streamlabs chatbot. That way I don't have to mute that if I mute my system sounds. And I can customize the sound volume by itself. Music, obviously that's this. So if I unmute it, you can hear the music and I can increase or decrease it. Chat, this is your Discord. So if you watch this slider over here, it's going to increase and decrease that if I drag it up and down on the slider. I bring that back down to normal. And microphone, this is the level of my microphone.
One, two, one, two.
Which fader does what? So for example, I play with my system sound relatively often because I play PUBG. I usually want to mute the game whilst I'm in the airplane. So I set that to channel 1. I select channel 1. And in the source, I set system. So that's the audio for my game and my videos and YouTube and everything that happens on my computer. So my system is that sound, and I've set it to channel 1. This is channel 1. This is channel 2, channel 3, and channel 4. So with channel 1, I've set it to system, which is my whole PC game, all my system.
So it's channel 1, channel 2, channel 3.
I can choose to mute all. I can choose mute the audio to stream, which the slider doesn't go all the way down. However, if I click and hold, then it mutes everything for me and the stream. Now, if I press it once, it unmutes it for the stream and me. If I press it once, it mutes it only for the stream. I can still hear it. Be careful with that, because when you can hear the game audio and this is red and you selected mute to stream, the stream won't be able to hear the gameplay and they're going to say, we can't hear it, we can't hear it.
How does that work then?
And then the same thing with channel 2. I've got that as my microphone. I use that pretty often as well. I keep the most used sliders to my left and the less used sliders to my right. So with my channel 2, I've set that source to mic. This is channel 2 right over here. And I'm going to select it as mute to all. However, if I have it mute to stream, so if I press it once, I'm going to unmute it because I don't want to mute it for you. It'll mute it to stream. If I press and hold it, it'll mute everything, even to my Discord. Because if I only press it once,
right, you're
it'll
fully
mute it
up,
to my stream, but my
but
team will still be able to hear me. And then when I press it once again, it'll unmute it all, and my chat on stream can hear me, and my team on Discord will also hear me. But I choose to have it on mute to all because I want to have the ability to, when I mute it,
60.
Discord won't hear me and my stream won't hear me, because that's very simple. Channel 3, this is my music. I've just selected channel 3, select the source music, and do mute to all. That's very easy. It'll mute it to the stream, and it'll mute it to my headphones. Channel 4, I've got that on voice chat source, and I'm going to do mute to all. If I press the mute button, it'll mute the audio coming from Discord, whether it's the notifications, whether it's my team chat, whether it's the sounds you hear when you do deafen or mute your microphone in Discord, things like that. Now keep in mind, in these sources there are other options here as well. So let's say you don't want to have a music slider over here and you only want to use it in over here, because let's say you want to use your play and pause button on the keys on your keyboard instead, and you want to save the slider for something else. Let's say the alerts from your stream PC, if you have a stream PC. Assuming you have your line coming out of your stream PC into the back of your XLR with a 3.5mm adapter, then you can use it actually for one of your channels here. So let's say instead of music, I want to have it on line in. Now that's going to be the audio for my alerts from my stream PC. The audio
going to go line in.
Stream PC. So now I can choose how much of it I want to hear. Now once you've made all these changes, be sure to save it.
It's all pretty good.
It's not saved yet once you've made the changes. See this floppy disk over here? Press it and click OK. It's going to override the previous one, but you want to do that because you want to save it. We got lighting on the setups here. See how complicated this is? It's insane. These are pretty self-explanatory. You can choose what happens to the system 1 or channel 1, which is the first one over here that I have. Choose the color, choose the icon. You can choose what text it has on the little screen
so
display
that's what
over
we see,
here.
is it?
And you can choose what it looks like when it's muted and all that fun jazz. It's very self-explanatory. Now, if I go to the effects here, this is the fun part. What we have here is you can choose from 1 to 6.
So that's the way it goes.
On these bays, they have different settings. On number 5, you can choose
Okay, that's not too bad.
echo. And there's lots of different things you can choose from these. Really, it's just a matter of messing around, seeing what they can all do. I'm not going to go through
So
it all
that's
because
setup of
literally
there.
the options are
Do I
endless.
need now
You can make them
this?
sound like
this so that you can make people scared. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Oh my goodness.
You're still using
or you
wavecast,
can
aren't
add
you?
an echo to your voice. Emphasize something.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Now, when you want to actually activate that bass, so let's say you've got all these bays, if you want to activate it, press the effects key, and it's working. I can hear it in my headset because I've got my mixer with my headphones in the settings here. I have it at 68%, so I can hear a little bit of it. I can show you how to turn that
No,
off
leave it
though,
like that, fuck it.
in just a little bit. Alright, and same thing with the effects, you can choose the lighting of each button. That's cool. Sampler, this is a lot of fun. So, let's go to one I haven't got. I've got A selected over here in my banks, and there's different buttons you can do here. What I've got is, I've got the top right, I've got a recording, that was this.
That's it. That's what I wanted.
And it's play,
That's it.
stop,
That's
play,
it.
stop. Or,
That's it. That's what I wanted. Murray has got what I want.
it'll play all the way to the end, and then it'll stop. So what I've got is play, and stop. So I play it, and it'll finish. Or I can play, stop, play, stop. So that's useful. You can choose play fade down, play on release, so you can press and hold it, and let go, and it'll start playing. Lots of options there. Now if you want to record something, all you got to do is press and hold one of these, and it'll start recording, and I'll be able to play it back. So now it's loaded, because it's gone purple. So if I
Okay. What are you doing? Ba 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 ba. Ba ba. Taking you out of there. And you back it in. Right, I'm going to leave that as it is, I think.
is incredible.
So
This
this-
is where this board
Back in.
shines. Okay, it is a little complicated, it looks complicated at first,
Yeah, okay.
but once you understand the principle, it's actually very simple. So what we got here, let's start with the microphone. I want my microphone
Yeah, we
to
got
be
it.
heard on stream. I want it to be heard in my Discord chat. Let's say I want it also to be heard on my stream PC.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe so, maybe so. Not gonna do it now. That's the only thing. Not gonna do it now. Yeah. Yeah, we don't know. System, yeah. Okay, we'll do that one there. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, yeah. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, it's going to my headphones. Cool.